So, hello, my name is Paul.
Hello, and I'm Andrew. And presumably because of an infernal pact with some kind of demon and silly string, we're working our way through all of the Friday the 13th films in order.
And this week we're going to be watching Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter, which obviously means this is the last week we'll be doing this, right?
No, hell no. No, the pain does not end. We are successfully a third of the way through, which is fun. We're heading slowly more. We're now into like the 80s, part of the 80s, because this is the 1984 movie. So this is like proper second Reagan administration 80s. So that's cool.
Cool.
So how was your week of? Did you have any wonderful Friday the 13th thoughts?
No.
Or were you just doing other stuff?
The only Friday the 13th thought I've had so far is that I was supposed to be going on holiday this Friday the 13th, and that's no longer happening. But I'm still going to take the day off work. So.
Yeah, I had that. I was supposed to be going to a convention over the weekend. And it was just, oh!
Yeah.
That was, and do we have anyone out? Do we have anyone out there? Is there anybody there? We are live, aren't we?
I'm assuming we're live.
I'm presuming we're live as well. If we're not, then something's gone horribly wrong.
I can see a sign that says live, so I'm hoping so.
I can see Amazon Prime adverts, which annoy me. I don't know why. Oh, Walking Dead World Beyond. How are they doing another film of The Walking Dead? How is this quality entertainment for our viewers? I don't think anyone's there. Never mind. Onwards we go. Oh, there's 3 people, which is possibly just both of us.
Yeah, you, me, and
this
someone
is
else.
Deeply, you, me, and ourselves. So, yeah, no, I was supposed to be going to a convention. Totally crashed out of that. Ended up staying at home. Watched a bunch of bad movies. I just have an addiction. It's not getting any better.
It's been car crash movies on TV and car crash in the news, hasn't it? Really?
Well, it's been good news, you know.
Well, yeah, but
eventually,
the ending has been a bit of a car crash for certain people, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you drive a clown car. Anyway, I don't know how political we can get on this. We are essentially watching a bunch of young people being slaughtered for our amusement. So,
Yeah.
you know, we can't claim complete political correctness. But yes. So how much doom scrolling do you reckon you clocked up over the last week?
Over the last week, quite a lot. But by the time I got to about Sunday evening, it was like, nah, I'm done with the internet for a bit.
Yeah. It was when we got the news on Prosecco, on the news on Saturday, and we just popped open a bottle of Prosecco. And I don't know if that was celebration of the hour. I don't know if that was relief from the last 4 years, or just thank God this is over. We no longer have to watch all this. And then the next day we found out we do have to watch all this because this is going to carry on forever.
Well, yes.
Such is life. Speaking of things that carry on forever.
Yes.
After being mortally wounded and taken to the morgue, murderer Jason Voorhees spontaneously revives and embarks on a killing spree as he makes his way back to his home at Camp Crystal Lake. That is the prelude, which it's a bit of a spoiler, I think.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because it's going to be the first time we take him out of the lake environment. I'm assuming that the majority of the film is going to be his way back rather than just he spends 2 minutes getting back and then it's another lake-based film.
Maybe he finds a lovely little lakeette on the way.
Yeah. He's got his little lake shack, so he's doing all right.
A lake shack.
Yeah.
All I can think of is Love Shack. All I can think of is Love Shack by the B-52.
So we've got a Lake Shack baby, is it?
Lake Shack, baby. Lake Shack. See if we can get this working this time. Hey, it's working. Vaguely. Yes. No, so guess what it's time for?
Oh, is it time for some interesting facts?
It is indeed. Drumroll, please. Because I tell you, I did it perfectly this time, but as you saw, obviously it's still just not working. But it's slightly better. So yes, as Paul is, this lake is too small. There's not enough people to kill. This lake is too big. I'll never kill all these people. This lake is just fun. I just love the idea of Jason doing a travelogue. Anyway, so back to what we were supposed to be talking about. The title is a total hissy fit.
Right.
Oh yes, we can. Oh, Tiger Chill's here. Tiger Chill's here. Oh, hooray! It's Death Night. Right, I'm going to do the facts. You're gonna handle this. So, producer Frank Manusco Jr., who was the son of Paramount CEO Frank Manusco Sr., he began to basically hate on the series due to how he felt nobody respected him for his work on Friday the 13th Part 2 as production assistant, then Friday 13th Part 3 as producer, despite the fact that it's absolutely caned money. As we previously discussed. So he wanted to work on this basically to bury the series so that he could move on to different projects. Because he was just fed of it. He didn't, it was making money, but he wasn't getting the respect that he thought he deserved.
Right.
So yeah, it's the final chapter because his entire plan was to never do this sort of, it was the slasher movie. It was old hat. He wanted to do big, serious movies. How successful do you reckon that was?
Well, considering this is the first time I've ever heard his name, I'm guessing no.
No, it was quite successful.
Oh, okay.
If you count producing April Fool's Day, which was a slasher film, Body Parts, which was a slasher film, Species 1 and 2, which were essentially alien meets slasher films, and Stigmata, which was a kind of Christian religious slasher film, along with a bunch of really mediocre. So yeah, he successfully managed to bury this and his career by then continuing to make the same kind of stuff. Anyway, so what he did was he got in the director. This time is Joseph Zito. And he went, "Hey, I'll pay you double your directorial fee if you also write this."
Okay.
Which is pretty nice, especially considering that directors get paid a lot more than writers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what do you think Joseph Zito did?
He said, "Yes, please. I'll take that one to the bank. Thank you."
Yes.
And then farmed the writing out to somebody else on the cheap?
Absolutely. He hired Barry Cohen to do it. So, you had the wonderful situation where the guy who's producing it, the head money man from Paramount, every day was ringing up Zito for an hour to discuss where the script was going, to give him feedback. Right, this was a phone call for an hour a day. Zito was then going to Cohen and giving him all feedback and all the notes he's got. Cohen was then giving Zito the scripts that he'd updated, then passing, and then Cohen would then mail them back up to the Scudero, the money guy, who would then look at them and then ring back. So this carried on churning. It's just a lovely figure of eight. Cohen was pretty happy because he was getting paid more than normal, and Zito was pretty happy because he was getting a whole slice of cash for nothing. End result is that effectively it had three writers, because you had Phil Scatudio was guiding the script for the studio, really heavily influenced on it, and that then caused a massive fallout with the Writers Guild of America because the guy whose name is down as the writer wasn't kind of the writer. And the two people who were writing it shouldn't have been. So that was fun.
Yes.
But important thing, three writers.
Always goes well.
and the producer desperately trying to insist that the whole thing would end here and it would never, it was totally ending the series. So yeah. Tom Savini's back.
Oh, good. So we should get some nice shots, shouldn't we?
Wasn't in part 2, wasn't in part 3, but he did agree to turn up for this so he could kill off Jason because he made the original, because he was involved in the original, and he's all over this apparently, which will be nice. It was incredibly properly, as a result of the director's poor treatment of the actors and the film's really small budget.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't small, but they just were so tight on the line. They had to perform an awful lot of really dangerous and uncomfortable stunts on set. Because they had I'll get onto the production details in a bit, but they really breakneck speed and all that. And as you may have gathered, the director's really trying to rape in the coin. So guess who came to their rescue? The actor's rescue.
I've got no idea what we've got.
Jason Voorhees came to their rescue.
I was going to say Jason. I just couldn't imagine how that would even work.
Ted White, the guy who plays Jason in this one, he basically threatened to quit and walk if the rest of the actors weren't treated nicer. So Jason saved and killed the various actors involved, which I just think is a lovely. But yeah, so it was released on Friday the 13th of April, 1980.
Oh, so this one was released on Friday the 13th.
This one. No, this is the second
one.
Excuse me while I go to my list of facts. This was the second one because part 3 was also released on Friday the 13th, but that was August in 1982, which means my god, this was a staggering 609 days after part 3 3D. Woo! Part 3 3D. This is where it gets really fun though. Filming commenced October 1983, which was 13 months. I repeat, 13 months after part 3 was released, right?
Right.
So it was from October to January 1984, right? Nice long shoot.
Right.
But in the cold, lots of water. Anyway.
Right.
It was originally going to be released in October 1984.
But they decided to put it in April because that was the only Friday the 13th that year?
Yes! Which gave them an amazing 6 weeks of post-production. Now, the decision to release was made by Paramount, right?
Right.
Specifically, the head of the company, Frank Minisco Sr. So the producer's dad went, yeah, you had this much time.
Yeah, guess again.
But they did help out by renting them a house in Malibu to edit and to edit the whole thing, and they got the food for them. So they basically went, you got nice. 6 weeks, you're staying here, boom, don't you dare move. So yeah, had the same budget as Part 3 3D. Woo! But yeah. Harry Manfredi does the sound and all that. There's no disco version, unfortunately.
Oh. We liked the disco last time.
Yeah. Would you like to hear Critics Corner?
Go on then. What did the critics have to say this time?
Eva and Siskel said it was an immoral and reprehensible piece of trash.
Good.
People's Magazine. You'll love this one. Nobody under 13 should be allowed to see this movie. Nobody over
this film.
18.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. It's an R in America, which means probably let them in. So yeah, but nobody under 13 should be allowed to see this movie. Nobody over 13 should want to. Quality snark. Snark.
I think that gives it the right level for us, though, doesn't it?
Meanwhile, over the pond, the Radio Times, Blighty's very own Radio Times. The plot is as negligible as ever. The sex-obsessed teenagers interchangeable, and the grisly murders all twist on the old favourites.
Oh, that sounds promising.
Yep, I did find one very positive review though.
That you mean that wasn't the positive review?
No, that wasn't.
Okay.
Eric D. Snyder said it displays some signs of competency. Was that all very interesting?
Yes.
But what I want to know is what happened to Ted?
Yeah, we never found out, did we?
I did. I went looking.
Oh, did you?
I dug up photographic evidence. So last time we saw him, he was in a bar getting with a bunch of hicks, trying to work out where he'd be, where the next beer was.
And he just got abandoned, didn't he?
He got abandoned, but importantly, he didn't get killed.
Well, true.
However, I don't think that worked out well for him in the long run, because the next I could found him, he was a morphine addict in the Korean War.
Oops, right.
Yeah, bit of a bummer there.
Well, you could kind of imagine it after finding out that all of your friends have been massacred.
Traveling back in time to become,
Yeah, well,
yeah,
why
fair
not?
enough. But he did then manage to get his life together, and he eventually got regular work as a bellhop at quite a nice little hotel job. From there, things only went better. He managed to end up landing on his feet and becoming part of a fancy new club and having a whole new bunch of friends.
That looks like a vampire.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, he may have had to leave town really early, but last I've been able to find of him, though, he did get an engineering gig somewhere far, far away. So that's everything I was able to find out about him with visual evidence. There's other lesser evidence out there.
Yeah, visual evidence may not be real evidence.
It's all. I assure you, these all happened.
Yes, but that only wasn't a picture of him in Star Trek.
That was him in Star Trek.
Oh, what was the alien?
He was the monster on the. He was the alien.
Oh, he's the Kardashian. There you go.
That's the Kardashian. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I put a lot of research into this shit. No, he wasn't O'Brien. What the hell?
Because you said he worked in engineering.
Yeah, he was an
O'Brien's the one that works in
engineer.
Oh, right, I see.
I was obviously referring. Could you not see? Oh God, this is wasted on you.
Okay. You knew that before you started.
Right.
You're the one who's got 8 more weeks of this.
Oh yeah. You're not trapped here with me. I'm trapped here with you, obviously. So,
given that, are we ready to start watching our film?
I was going to ask you an insightful question, but sod it, I'm not going to do that now. We're going to go straight to the movie, you little.
You wouldn't have got an insightful answer, you know that much.
I know. I'm ready.
I'm ready. So then, on 3, 2, 1, and play.
Paramount.
It's a really shaky Paramount picture, isn't it?
I think they got it ages ago, and they just kept it for nostalgic purposes. Oh God!
Recap time. It wouldn't be a Friday the 13th without a recap.
Plus, my player just juddered. What timestamp are you
on? I'm on 33 seconds.
37 seconds? That good for you?
40, 41, 42, 43.
Ah, we're in sync. Oh my God! I remember him. He died like 2 movies ago. Oh God!
Yeah.
That doesn't count as a kill beer, does it?
No, that was the first film, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the first one. That's the second.
So they're intersplicing all the films.
That's one. How much can they milk this for?
What was it, about 10 minutes last time? Make the most of that slow-mo.
Whoa! Betsy! That's 2. No, that's 1. I think. No, that's 2.
That can't have been 1. Yeah, so that was
That's
2.
definitely
I think
2.
That's 3.
That's 3. Oh, we finally caught up to 3. Oh, hang on. That's 2.
Back to we're all over the place today.
Jesus Christ. 3, 2, 3. Oof.
Yeah. That was definitely 3. The 3D
Yeah,
grasping.
no, that was 2, then 3. I think they're establishing the fact he keeps on dying and coming back.
Yeah.
17 mins, my bet. Oh my, 3 minutes of recap. That's like impressively minimalist for them.
Yeah. Boom.
Ooh. Bazinga. Corey Feldman. Not Corey Freeman, because we said they were different people, didn't we?
Yes.
Darn, I got that badly wrong. Not as badly wrong as when Ted was going to die, eh, Scarlet Tiger Jelly? I can't believe him. Yeah, Crispin Glover. Yeah.
Tina and Terry. We had a Terry before, didn't we? Wasn't Terry the one that died off camera? The one with the little dog?
I think it was Oh, the one that we...
Yeah.
The one that did the nuddy swim that was really creepy.
Mm.
I'm actually impressed how much... I think the amount of sex is kind of like arced down again. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That was technically a lot more sex in 3, but it felt less sexy somehow.
Less voyeuristic, certainly.
Hang on, you're saying if it's less voyeuristic, it's less sexy? This is an insight into your mind. Produced by Frank Mancisco Jr., directed by Joseph Zito, written by people.
Yeah, someone, we're not going to say who.
Written by committee.
Yes.
So I think, technically speaking, this is Sunday. It's Sunday or Monday, because 2 and 3 are bang, 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 and this is directly after that as well. Sure, just get a lot of. He gets a lot done in a day, you know.
And that's where we saw him last lying, isn't it?
That is where we saw him last time, all deaded. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
That actually looks oh.
That bag does not look big enough.
That bag is. With the police. Doom doom doom. Let's put an axe in a crisp packet. What could possibly go wrong with that?
Sarge, I think we're going to need a bigger evidence bag.
Ten of them in the barn?
I don't remember that many being in the barn, unless they moved the bodies there.
Why would the police move the body?
Well, if they'd
Why would
taken
the
all the
police
evidence
try and
shots,
put an axe in a crisp packet?
well, yeah, that's true. They say that they may have taken all the evidence, photographs, and things, and just moved all the bodies in one place for collection. Maybe. Or did they?
No, they did.
Yeah, but he's going to get up again. So.
My God, he's got hands. I think they're definitely playing with us now.
Yes.
That's what the person in charge of the operation has been in the helicopter the whole time.
Apparently so.
That's just ridiculous. Oh God! I'm the police chief, Mr. McHelicopter. Oh, that is.
I was on the golf course when I got the call about this, and I can't be
Every
bothered to
single
land.
every single police vehicle leaves at the same time, leaving the whole place completely unmanned. And Mr. McHelicopter's been there the whole time, just watching it all from his. Oh, this is very sinister.
That was a lingering shot on the barn.
Lingering.
Yes.
I'm just expecting something to come ramping out at me after part 3.
It's how many sticks or poles can we put towards the camera?
Yeah.
Classy guy.
Oh! Oh my God. God. Oh, nothing like a bit of necrophilia joke to keep you slightly off kilter.
Random exercise video.
It's the 80s. It happens a lot. Ooh. I think it's. How is that even an exercise video?
I don't know.
Oh, I was wrong.
That's a phrase.
What is it with objectionable jerks in this? Is it just so that we look forward to seeing them massacred?
Yes, I guess so.
Yeah, yeah. I love the fact that the local news station is using that really punk rock new wave logo. It's like like they never would. Oh Jason
really like that. Yeah.
My teenage sex radar is tingling.
Yes.
Yeah. How can we get more bare or naked women in this film? Make it a porno. That's about the only way you can get more in there.
And that's what you get for not watching the news in the break room like everybody else.
I can't believe he hadn't put the corpse away. I mean, that's just. Oh. It was a very determined zip motion. God. Where are I?
He's like the worst mortician ever, isn't he? He can't even bother to shut the doors on the lockers.
Well, he basically told the cops he was going to shag one of the bodies.
Yes.
So, how long is that sex tape?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey! Oh my! I got that at 1402. That was brutal.
Yes, I was expecting something, but not quite that.
What you got? Oh, Foster's. Double kill.
Ooh.
Oh. Did you see the detail on that hand? That was pretty.
Oh, I recognise that voice.
A bypass patch core. What bullshit. Amaretto milkshake. Good choice there. Good choice. Good choice for first kill drink.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Corey.
Yep.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh, with the cute little glasses and all.
Oh. It's going to be so funny when he gets gacked.
Yeah. Just enough to kill a couple every 15 minutes.
Behold the next 6-pack of victims. Crispin Glover. I didn't realise Crispin Glover was that much older than Feldman. Jesus. I bet he's going to be like really weird and avant when he gets splattered. Salesman baby, are you said? Salesman baby, you are. No, are you? I don't know.
I think it'd be you are.
So he's the jerk. He's the unconfident, sexy one. Unconfident, not sexy one who wants to get laid.
They don't have a rear window. He's too tall for the back, so they've taken the rear window out, haven't they?
Crispin's super sexy. Yeah, no, he's super sexy. Crispin is super sexy. The character is not sexy. He's like... Oh, God. God. Oh, God, because the microchip boom would have just been happening, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Oh, does this mean when it gets to the 90s, it's going to be pogs everywhere? Everyone will be like radically surfing the wave extreme. It's not. I didn't realise they buried mass murderers that close to roads.
Mm.
That's a nice touch. Go, Betsy. Go, Betsy. It's your birthday. Go and kill them. Oh, God, it's a hippie.
Canada and love. Prepared just in case.
Oh. Yes. Get that potassium. Eat that banana. It's good for you. They are. She's being responsible. That's not a good sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh my! Oh!
Ooh. Squish banana.
She didn't even get a line. $7 a minute. Nice steady pace. Yes. The banana just curling over when she got...
Yeah.
That was definitely a thing. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. Let me guess. You weren't a big fan of Ron. Oh, doggo!
Oh, yes.
Crispy Glover absolutely doing his Crispy Glover thing. Oh! I've been digging
There
up
goes
dead
Mum's time with the kids.
Yeah, the dog suddenly comes back with a massive, great femur. Oh. Great.
Nothing bad happens in bunk beds in this franchise.
No. I'm more thinking about sleeping next to the horny couple. You're going to just get no sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep. You're going to be downstairs on the sofa feeling like a prune all day and all evening. See, I'm worried. The way the mother was looking at the teenagers, I'm wondering if she was just doing a head count going, I can get me some young strange.
I think it was supposed to be like, oh, there goes my time with my kids as they're going to go off and talk to these people their own age instead of me.
No, I think she was looking like a cougar on the prowl. Corey Feldman, Peeping Tom.
Hug that pillow.
8 years, like what, 8 years old and just having his own private peep show. Well, the shirt's off. That's fine. Is the blind going to go down? That's the question. Suppress that erection with that pillow. I don't think he's suppressing it. Let's not talk about an 8-year-old Corey Feldman's erection. Sentences I didn't think I would be saying at the start of this morning. See, I'm telling you, she is well up for it.
She didn't even say she's blind, yeah?
That shit,
she's got to watch herself.
She's getting an eyeful. Look, their dad's gone. She's got 2 kids. I'm just saying, mama got needs. Quarterback got your youthful energy. Nothing wrong in it. That's the twins from earlier. Neither of whom is wearing a bra. I totally do not get this jumper fashion, right? Surely they get really itchy because they haven't got a t-shirt on underneath it, and it's kind of warm. It looks like warm weather, so they're going to be getting sweaty. They got to be itchy. Paul?
Oh, I was just thinking, you said earlier that it was sort of filmed between like October and January, so it was probably quite cold.
No, I'm just talking. Yeah, but it's supposed to be sort of summery.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're made of lovely, soft Yeah, but even lovely soft cotton, especially the more woolly ones, they're still gonna
itch a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We've got an expert.
Okay, right. Take it, Chili. I am an expert. I'm saying nothing. I will accept your logic. Whoa. No, nope, no itch. Yeah, we accept this. It is fact. That was a nice jump scare, by the way.
Yes.
That was a shit rope swing.
Yes.
She's plowed into it with a.
Straight in there.
Boobs! There is. The fact that they're twins and they're wearing the same swimming suit, that just seems a bit weird to me. Not that I have a huge amount of experience with twins or anything. Gordon, where did you get that skull? Gordon, where did you get that human liver? Oh, Sky
No, he's
for
doing his
life.
peeping Tom again.
It's not his fault. This film Volkswagen paid their money.
Yes.
Volkswagen saw their sales, they took the bribe. The twin swimsuit was definitely no, they're 18, 19. How can that be pedophile fodder?
Maybe it's because they were in matching things, which is what you tend to do with kids.
I don't know. That's Scarlet Tiger Chili's got real beef on that scene. I just thought it was a bit weird, but I'm just liking that Mr. Felt. There we go. They're 15 if they're a day. Okay. I'm pretty sure the actresses will have been significantly older. But yeah, if the characters are supposed to be that old, the characters are supposed to be that old. And that's just weird then. Ah. What?
You knew it was coming.
They are so playing with our expectations in this.
Yes.
What I want to know is how come that kid is he supposed to be like some kind of mechanical genius? Oh, them's the bad feet.
Not with your hand in there.
Hmm?
Yes, take your arm out first.
My son's an idiot, and my mum would kill me if I went to the orgy. Other than that, everything's fine, tall, dark, and strange. Why has he got a rifle?
It's obviously how you go camping.
That can't be good for the knife. I heard someone was menstruating. There's a polar bear somewhere here. I've been tracking it for a year.
I like that. He goes, I'm hunting for bears. There's no bears around here. What about kids? Are there any kids?
Penguins. Yes, it's come all the way from Canada in a trench coat so as not to arouse suspicion. Ted was full of shit. She's gutted that her 8-year-old brother pulled quicker than she did.
She did, yeah.
And she's wearing a swimsuit. What is going on there? I'm never going to understand fashions of the 80s. Oh my. Hey Tom, can we borrow half your cupboard?
Yes.
Oh my. To be 8 years old and have a room filled with Tom Savini originals. To be me and have a room filled with Tom Savini originals. To have a Tom Savini. I like Tom Savini's work. Sex sells films that... Yes, that's the entire principle of this series. But it amazingly had a pretty balanced demographic at this point. So obviously it sold to a lot of women as well. It's not 80s fashion at all. I don't know. 80s fashion was full of lots of weirdness. So yeah. Who the hell next on the stairs? That's just so
inconsiderate people.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those. Yes, whose boyfriend dragged them out. I can only say what the ticket sales were like.
Oh wow, wow! This is
What? That's a perfectly normal way to dance. He's got better moves than I do.
I was gonna say
that's so Crispin Glover. And she's enjoying it. Holy crap, that jerking. Oh god, we're back to the bedroom scene again. Paul, remember when we said you were going to read some of these out?
Sorry.
Teddy bear is an awful nickname for a penis. I'm not touching you until I'm shit-faced. I am trying to work out the dynamics, and I'm losing track of which sister. No, oh right, I think I've worked it out. One of them's wearing the blue shirt with the pink stripes, and the other's wearing the pink shirt with the blue stripes.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's. See, told you, no dad.
Mm.
Yes, those twins are creepy as all hell, Tiger Chili. They're just. Ugh. If he's hunting bear, given the size of bears, is he literally planning on walking out of the forest with a bear over his shoulders?
Shoulder. Yeah.
I mean, he's built, but
Not sure he's built enough to carry bear.
yeah. No, because you're a jerk. I'm not going to do what you do.
Especially not when you're doing that.
No.
Oh dear. Neither one of them is looking good from this.
What the hell? Where did those two come from? Because there were
They
six
were just
people
random. Yeah, they were random teens who turned up whilst they were on a walk
and decided
and
to
stay.
get drunk. I just realised their shirts match their bikinis.
Oh, did they?
They've literally been airdropped from Playboy Fantasies. Yes, it is incredibly bad form to hit on the hot twins inches away from your girlfriend. That is very bad form. Cloned, clothed twins. Oh, yeah.
You might not have to.
Maybe if you weren't constantly berating your alleged friend in front of everyone, she'd like you.
Or sticking your hand down your trousers the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, is she going skinny dipping or is she off for a wee?
Would have assumed there would be a toilet in the cabin, but
Some people like going out for a free wee. I don't know. Schrodinger's dinghy. Not Schrodinger. Chekhov's dinghy.
yeah, yeah.
If she's going for a wee, she's really going for overkill.
So now I can't figure out if she was intending to go for a swim or meeting with the boyfriend.
I'm just gonna walk around in the fog.
Go for a swim in the dark.
I'm just gonna go to this suspicious-looking dinghy. Unless they're fucking with us again. What is she even doing?
She's moonbathing?
Gone out.
For a very short swim.
Jumped into a dinghy that isn't hers.
It's just lying there. On a dark and misty night.
You've said that, and it's still not happening.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
I think he's not going to float after that.
That is one fucked dinghy. I hope you feel guilty. I hope you feel guilty. Just think. How would you pronounce that? Yes. That was... Are they there to nick all their stuff, or
is it making a sculpture out of what's it?
What's it in toothpicks?
Yeah. Okay.
Just so crisp and glover. So are they there to like rip them off, or
I don't know.
It's called agency. Females have it. Because there's two people on the step. Oh, little twat looks so upset. Oh, I have a personality like 3 gallons of Harpic and no one wants to touch me.
Hey, baby, I've been burning matches instead of talking to you. Hey, look, we go upstairs.
Hey, baby, let me treat you like an object. She didn't even put the fag out, you idiot!
Yeah, just chucked it straight onto the carpet.
That's just... Oh, his shoes are
still floating.
I guess. I can't remember how buoyant those things are by themselves, whether a little hole. I suppose the hole wouldn't be that big. It was just a knife.
Mm-hmm. But they've got air in them, so surely the air would be escaping.
Depends how many chambers it is. But then you got the body weight pressing down, so I don't know.
I don't think the body's there anymore.
Well, he's about to find out.
We know Jason likes to tidy up, just like his mum. Oh no, it is there.
I'm sorry.
You freaked out pretty quickly.
Well, it kind of worked out she was dead very quickly, which is... Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh my! Oh my! That was... I believe the phrase was "ouch."
Yeah.
Definitely ouch. Suddenly we're watching yours, Tiger. Dude, oh my good lord. That is a machete.
That's for dismembering the bears.
That's about 3 foot of machete. It's practically a longsword. Oh no, I hope it's not a bear.
I see you've played Knifey Spoony before then.
So it's definitely not a knife, it's a machete. Oh my god. It's a bear wearing a hockey mask. What's up with the front of his gun?
It looks like it's bent, doesn't it?
Oh, it's all this stuff he's...
Yeah.
Trashed in seconds. This bear is fucking with him. Jason the Furby years. What? Tiger Chili, what do you mean the Furby years? Oh! Boob scene!
Oh dear.
Oh! Did the earth move for you?
Well, we know Jason's not hiding under that one.
Oh my god.
Okay.
They've literally decided to put a porn film in the middle of this movie. Admittedly, it's a 1920s skin flick. Has he not noticed how his behaviour is?
He's oblivious, isn't he? Completely oblivious.
Well, she's going off to double team Crispin because Crispin's a nice person. If we're ever more than 50 meters apart, our heads will explode. Ugh. Boo. What? You're literally just moaning about the fact that you didn't get some because the only available was an absolute doofus.
Oh.
Oh!
That was nicely done.
Never forget the last words to your sister were really unkind.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Yes. But the top bug's better. What am I missing? Oh.
Conveniently placed pillow again.
I'll be down here wanking by myself. Why?
I don't know. I don't understand what he's done.
I've got about 20 minutes, about half a day of exposition to catch you up on. Did I blink and miss something? I thought it was pretty much just Massacre at Horny Teen House.
Well, this is next door.
Did like how they've lit her face, though. Or was she just hiding in the bushes trying to work out who got the biggest Johnson? I'm not judging. This is annoying to me because this makes me feel dumb. You get what I mean?
Yeah, we haven't seen anything happen to that family recently.
We don't know why she's soaked. We don't know what's happened with the kids, why the lights are off. I'm not like in a good expectation build-up way. I just
what's going on way.
This is making me feel like I've missed something. It's making me feel dumb.
Okay.
What the hell?
Something happened. We don't know why. We don't know what.
Last we saw, they were all at the house, and she was saying goodbye. That window is just asking for it.
Yeah.
That window is it's just willfully standing there waiting to have a corpse thrown through it. I'm sorry, but that window knew the risks. From where? From what? Both have an aneurysm? I'm sorry, but did they do that whole window, that whole previous scene, just so he could see her in a cax?
Pretty much, I think, yeah.
I get playing with expectations, but that's just... Yes, let the 8-year-old play with the mains electricity. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
I know you've done that with your child.
Yeah.
8 years old, she was in the main board, poking away the screwdriver.
Daddy, I can't reach. So I just lifted her up. It was fine, yeah.
Yeah. Never did old Sparko any harm. Eventually, she'll even grow hair again. How did
Yeah, I think the last time we saw that family, she was saying goodbye to Mr.
goodbye?
Bear Hunter, and then she
Now
went
she
back
knows
inside.
exactly where Mr. Bear Hunter is, and is like clearly suppressing thirst.
Yeah. Or if only we get an accidental kill.
Whoa! I mean, yes,
Yeah,
then,
well.
not now. Now I'm not trying to kill you. So that's got to be worth something. That is the look of a man who's lost all sensation in his arm. I can't feel.
Tina, I really need the toilet. I'm sorry.
I have to pee. Wow!
Sexy pillow talk.
Post-coital insecurity, way to get the ladies. I think you should shut up. Oh, comment of the night.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Get off my bladder, bitch. Oh, God, he's still watching those stag movies. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. My arm! I can't feel my arm. No, God, slam it into a wall. You stole a woman's underwear. You are truly a man. Don't sniff them. Don't sniff them.
Good, we cut away before that happened.
Oh, thank God.
No, there's still a chance. He's holding on to them.
He's holding on to them far too closely. That's going in his face.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa! Oh! Now, if she makes it out alive, she can claim legitimately she was the best fuck he ever had.
Yes.
Indisputably. Just putting it out there. It's that slut of a window again. Filthy whore window. When is a body going to fly through you? Come on. Yes, with your drapery. I don't know if I should be proud or ashamed of myself. Germans have to have a word for when you feel
There we go.
Oh, come on! Oh! Reverse window flight! Crunchy boom! Oh my good lord! Oh, he went for rage and he got the double score. Stingy. So he wasn't hunting bears.
It was all a clever ruse.
Yes, quite possibly. Did they hack half a bloody movie out of this? I am still impressed with that reverse window shot.
Yeah,
That was. I mean, credit where credit's due. We've seen bodies fly through into the windows before. We've never seen them flying out.
No.
And to do it with an arm grab, I mean, that is what we're paying for. That is the genius that we are here for. They're not sticking to the same thing. They are knocking it up every time.
That's it. I mean, we'd seen that window. We knew that window was a prime target, and then they just twisted it around.
That's what geniuses do. They take your expectations and they just go, no, twist. Plus, it was fucking hysterical when the car blew when the body hit it. That was just insult to injury. Oh, big ass knife. How big is that shower?
It's massive, isn't it?
I just want to point out if one of them's getting cold right now. Okay.
If we turn sideways, then we can both stay slightly
warm. But yeah. But that is.
Plus I can push you up against the window.
No. Showers in a rickety old house. That's. And when was it last cleaned? Just.
He's going off with Teddy.
Just kill him. Please, just get him out of our misery.
What's that noise? Oh, right, it's the projector.
Oh. Filthy mind.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Back of the head.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh. I mean, it wasn't especially gory, but I was very happy with that because that means that little twat's gone.
Mm.
And she's putting a towel on in the shower.
With the shower still
whilst the shower's running. Tiger Chili, is that in response to the projector scene or the shower scene? We just want to clarify because there may be children watching.
I've got both sides of the heat on me now.
It's not love, it's lust, but it'll do. You're a teenager. Now get that wet towel off you before you catch your death of cold.
It's a dry towel. It's a very dry towel.
That's not how showers work. Did the screen just go darker for you, or is my playback?
No, they turned the lights off.
Ah, right. I don't know. Because they're like not proper off. So I was like,
no. It's movie darkness.
I'll be dead by the time you join me on the bottom bunk. Yes. Yeah. I reckon it. Wow! Oh! Oh! Crunchy deluxe.
Yeah, lovely noise effects there.
Oof. And she wouldn't have heard it because she had the hairdryer on.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I think that's quite clever.
Yep. Yeah, Tiger Chili. Yeah, Tiger Chili. That was just that effect. That just like that was. I know I've been complimenting Tom Savini a lot, but that Foley effect, spicy. Oh,
So she's the last survivor here, and she's got to do the remainder of the film. Oh, okay, no, she's not.
oh! You were saying?
Okay. I was going to say that she had to do the remainder of the film in her towel, but yeah, obviously she hasn't got that much screen time left.
That was an axe shot through a door. That was just like that was like. What? Yeah. Double-sided. Why did they just smash the door open?
Did they do that?
I don't know any longer what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's like they just spent so much time and effort on teenage orgy massacre. They forgot about the good clean living kids.
Yeah. So what happened with them? I don't know, stuff.
Yeah. A double-sided axe. I think that's like a felling axe they use. You know more about axes than I do, Paul.
No, I don't.
Well, why would they have a double axe?
I don't know.
I mean, beyond the fact that it just looked cool, and it was probably one of the only axes that would have enough weight to get through that door. At least you didn't catch a cold. I was worried about that. I shouldn't drink from green bottles, should I? Just noticed that.
So Google tells me that the double-headed axe is for cutting wood. So you have one side which is nice and sharp for chopping and cutting, and the other which is dull and rounded for splitting the wood.
Ooh. See, we're not just bitter, twisted people who laugh at other people's mutilation. This is also educational. Because we can do Google searches.
Yes.
While you're there, can you do a Google search for the missing half of this damn movie?
Yeah.
Scarlet Tiger. Yeah, never go into the basement because we've seen horror movies as well. I wouldn't say never go into the basement. Never go into the basement by yourself. Definitely. Totally agree on that. Doggy. got 20 minutes. We still don't know what happened to the mum.
So I have Googled this, and apparently there's a deleted scene where she announces that she's going jogging.
Oh, is there a deleted scene where they? Gordon, did he jump or was he pushed?
Well, I think he jumped because the tail was still wagging while he went out the window.
That's probably because he was excited by the beefsteak on the other side of the shot.
More than likely, yeah.
Jumped. Oh, this is something amazing I heard. Apparently, there's this whole line of business in movies now of CGIing dogs' tails.
Okay.
Yeah, because when they're doing the tricks and all that, they're really pleasing. They're really because they're having great fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all their tails are going like. So there's wonderful
But if
shots.
the dog is supposed to be scared in the film or something,
or when the dog's supposed to be terrifying and it's going rah, 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 and his tails just go. so like half the dogs on set will have a green sleeve, right? And this is the best bit. They'll have all the ping pong balls on it for the point of articulation in the tail. And they just And apparently the handlers are loving it because it means that they get a better performance out of the dog because the dog doesn't have to do the contradictory thing of not being super happy whilst really pleasing them up. It's just so... We don't deserve dogs.
That's a lovely story.
I'm not. It's not a story. Yeah. Go check it out.
I'd say, yeah, it's a lovely fact, shall we say.
Oh! Hang on, so he crushed the skull and then went back and nailed him into it. I like her instincts.
Yeah, grab the big knife.
And find the bloke.
Who is slightly more useless than you would have hoped.
Hey, never underestimate the benefit of a body between you and the killer.
Yeah.
Oh! How is he still breathing? Go on. Have at it.
Oh, okay.
What?
We're stacking them up.
Oh! Oh, he's just out to torment. This isn't tidy job. This is torment.
Yes.
He is he is decorating with those people. Oh! That's a lovely window. It would be a shame if a body was to fly
look at all of those. Look at all of those windows.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Oh! With a chair leg through his head. Oh! But not as far.
Oh.
Oh, fucking no. It would be hilarious if she slipped and smashed Corey. Oh! As I was about to say before Jason did his thing. Oof! Jason missed! My God. I'd say Jason never misses, but he just took about 30 blows to the face with a hammer.
Well, yes.
As I was trying to say, that wasn't as good a distance as the one in part 3.
Mm.
But it's still good. I'm not saying it wasn't good. But it's the fact he had a chair leg in his head. Oh. Offer your brother up as sacrifice. Do it. Do it. Oh, another double-headed axe. Think quick, think quick. What can you hurt him with? Here's Jason!
I thought you were going to go for the lamp.
Oh, God!
Go on. Whilst it plugged in,
Do
yes!
It! Oh! Oh!
My computer!
I don't think he cares about the computer. Shh. Don't wake him up. Oh, look. An axe. Whoa! I thought she was going to have at him.
Oh, decisions.
Which one? Which one? Quick, back to the murder house. Oh, he is running in this one. Now.
Through the window!
Oh, off she goes. Taking it on the shoulder like a pro. Ooh.
Oof.
Come on, get up. Get up. Come on. We believe in
And
you.
you got smacked by a wooden post as well.
Bit of fan service, but we believe in you. Come on. So, come on. Oh. Go on. Come on.
Go on, it's got a nice spike on that bit of wood.
Don't leave Corey fucking Feldman as the last person standing.
What?
Why are you doing? What?
Is he trying to make himself look like Jason?
It's dumb, but it's genius. It's becoming cool. Yeah, he's about to do a new wave hairdo.
Ooh.
Whoa! I mean, that's kind of genius. Oh, fucking hell. Oh! And she is using that knife well.
Yeah.
She is putting it away, but she's not leaving that out there. Oh! I mean, if it wasn't for the fact he's an undead abomination, she'd have
be
him.
doing well. Yeah.
She'd be having him. Calm down so I can murder you!
So this is kind of a callback to the second one, isn't it?
And the first.
Well, the second one where
yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Up as the mum. Yeah,
but he also looks like Jason when he came out the lake.
Yeah.
Don't you remember me?
Slow mo.
Oh! Oh.
Oh, we're still in slow mo.
I mean, if you're going to have Tam Savini, you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Sliding down the bloody machete with his face. All together now. Headshot.
Headshot.
Slidey headshot. Oh.
Now there is 2 of you left.
No, come on. Because you know he's a monster. Swing and a swing and a swing and a swing.
That's just like more vicious than Jason so far.
Yeah. It also kind of sounds like Christmas with those bells. Oh, yeah. Gotta give it to the kid. He is just doing him. Nope. We've lost Paul. Paul's legged it. I don't have Paul. Oh. Oh. Oh, spooky, spooky, spooky. Possessed, overtaken with the urge to kill, mentally abused, or just fair play, you know. Were you that scared by that scene?
Yeah, terrified. I was so terrified that my internet connection ran and hid in fear.
That ending, though. Oh, that ending. Oh,
that was a meaty ending.
That was a meaty. That was a squelchy. That was that was. Yeah, that was indisputably an ending. So, where do you want to start? Because there's so much to unpack from that one.
Well, I'm going to start with the name. I said it did say final chapter.
It did say final chapter.
I did kind of wonder after 3 where they were going to go with it, but I kind of see what they tried to do, and I see how they tried to wrap it up, and I think that would be a reasonable way to wrap up the story.
It had that kind of open-endedness to it, but a conclusiveness, because we definitely know that he. Oh, we're in the wrong seats. Give me a moment. We definitely know he went to town on it with that kid went to town on him. We don't know what happened to the mum.
Google tells me that she was found in a bathtub at some point.
Right, but not in the film.
Not in the film.
So, doesn't count. We can put Jason down as a kill, effectively, because that was. Oh, that was so messy.
That was this person is dying. This person is dying lots.
And then you saw him twitching, and it's just like, no, motherfucker, we know you're Jason. Because I know they had that, like, I mean, as Scarlet Tiger Chill said, oh, he's possessed. I don't know if he's like, you kind of got that possessed thing, but he could not be possessed. So there's enough open-endedness to it, but there's definitely that Jason's gone. So that was, yeah. I mean, how do you think it worked as an overall narrative arc? That's because they also really,
yeah.
No, I was going to say because they really tried to tie it in with part 1 as well. You had stuff like the Pamela Voorhees, the gravestone. You had stuff like the newspaper clippings, which were kind of a fudge because it's all supposed to have happened in a couple of days. But you got a sense of them. What did you think? Do you think it worked as narratively?
Yeah, I think that wrapped together quite nicely as a 4-film story arc. There was a bit in the middle of this one that didn't quite work as a story on its own, but as part of the big story, I felt that really worked.
I really don't know why they cut out certain bits.
Yeah, that other family just didn't feel like that was joined up.
Hang on, are we talking the family the two that survived?
Yeah, and the
surviving
mother.
Family. Yeah,
because they started sort of flicking back to it as if things had happened, and it felt a bit weird. And Mr. Hunter, he was the brother of somebody who was a victim. I kind of missed who
he was. He was like the brother of someone who died the day before, I think, or someone who. Yeah, that was confusing. But Teen Orgy Slaughterhouse, that was strong.
That worked well.
Yeah.
And the special effects on this one ramped it up again. So
God, Savini, magical what?
Yeah, compared to 2 and 3, this one really upped the game on the special effects.
It wasn't just the special effects; it was the attention to detail.
It was it's the build up to them, the way that they came in from unexpected angles, because you were expecting something to happen this way and it happened that way, and they flipped a lot of things around, which works really well. And
Yeah.
even though you could see things coming, they were still unexpected in some way, which I
Yeah.
really liked.
I'm also, and whilst I'm not going to pretend this is like a feminist text or anything, there was also
Really?
yeah. It's so number one, right? Final girl wasn't the final girl. It
No.
was the final girl and the final boy.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool. The fact that two, that broke the cycle.
Yeah.
Number two, I thought the shower death that really should have, by the cliches of the genre, that really should have been a woman.
Mm.
I also thought, and on the same track, that girl that got the girl that got taken out with the axe shot through a fucking door. Oh, Tiger Chili's going to bed. Bye, Tiger Chili.
Good
We're going to be
night.
talking nonsense for a little bit longer, but you go tonight. Tonight. The girl that got taken out with the axe through the door. I thought that was quite a kind of kill that would be a bloke kill.
Mm.
It was very. So there was a nice gender twist on that, which I liked.
Yeah, I feel there were quite a few things like that throughout the film where they just took what you were expecting and played with it a little bit. They
Yeah,
did have a fun with doing that, which is nice to see.
yeah. But it was also like not just within the bounds of Friday the 13th, because we know the tempo of Friday the 13th, but also within the genre. They were just playing around with things, trying to do something different. I thought the characters were quite well established.
Yeah, some of them were because you normally sort of get your how many did we have? We had 6 in the car, the 2 twins, and the 4 others.
Yeah.
So that was 12.
The family weren't that well developed,
No,
but the murder
that
house,
was
the
quite,
eight in the murder
yeah.
house, I thought were.
Mm.
And they also really stuck to their tradition. I think it started in 2, but they have this very definite tradition of the absolute jerk not getting any.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't protect them from not dying,
Dying, no,
but there is this like kind of don't treat women like garbage thing,
yeah.
and they might want to fuck you kind of
Yeah.
thing going on.
Nobody's interested in a silly ass.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. So, what did you think of? What was your favorite kill? Because there's some real ones to choose from.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Probably the unexpected window, where he grabbed it and chucked her out the window, because it wasn't. Most of the others were fairly quick, whereas that one was a nice surprise when he comes in through the window. And then you're expecting once he's in through the window, that's it. But no, she then goes out the window, and then she ends up hitting the car as well.
Yeah.
So you almost got like a triple out of that one, I feel.
I'm going to have to put the combo, because that two went together as a couple, the shower and the axe through the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put that in second place.
Yeah.
Last place, I'm putting Bearman.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I just thought that was... I mean, technically, going back to what you're saying about the quick kill, because a lot of them are quite quick. Technically, that was the longest death, but it also just seemed the lamest. It was like...
It was shot in shadow, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because you didn't actually see any of it. You saw Jason's motion and you saw the guy and you heard the guy quite a lot, but you didn't see anything. So there was no gore there at all.
But it wasn't just the lack of gore.
But the whole thing, you didn't see it because the actual kill bit was in shadow. You saw the people involved quite clearly. But I think that worked as a different type of kill.
Yeah. Jason bumped into him, picked up a spanner, and just went to town on him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really cool that the girl then just went, no, actually, I'm coming back. Because I'm going to leg it, and then I'm going to... Yeah, my mate's dying, so I'm going to go back in. And that was... I thought the sister was really well realised.
Yeah, when she went back in there, like, what are you doing? And then like, well, actually, you're going to save the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Well,
It's not going to
because
work
you're
out
not a
well, but
cock.
yeah.
Yeah, but there was no there was no like massive relationship.
No. But
I
she
just
just
thought
went back to save him. Yeah.
because he's being hacked to death.
Mm.
Why not try and save him? That was I think I mean I've got a question here, did you think there was much development on the previous one? But I think as a film that was
Yeah. I do. I agree.
so much better.
Yeah. I was sort of expecting it from what you'd said about how quickly it was done and shot, and
Well,
the
no,
fact that somebody just wanted to end it. I thought this was going to be a bit of a rush job, but it did
it
feel quite well developed.
oh, as I said, it was the previous one was 1982. This was 1984.
Mm.
They started production about 13 months afterwards. The actual production was October through to January, so that's a reasonable. Like it was the editing that was 6 weeks, and I think that shows because they obviously tried to cut out a lot of the stuff
Mm.
to get it down to the magic 90 minutes. That was, I go to my wall of data, that was
I clocked that in as
91 minutes.
yeah.
That was, and it was very definite. The beats, that was the most conventional beat, movie beat wise
Mm.
film so far in the series. It was like, you had your 15-minute setup. You had your 50. There was the on the hour twist.
Yeah.
The end just at that point at the 20, and then the double end. And yeah, so I think it. I think if they'd had more time for the edit, that would have been a lot stronger.
Mm.
But as it is, I thought that was very strong.
Yeah.
And to
That
go
was
out
better than I was expecting. Yeah.
on that
Mm.
as a definite piece of work, I thought was pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Um,
If those had been the only 4 films, I would have been satisfied with that as a finish to it, because it was quite a strong
yeah,
wrap up of the
which was
story arc.
what they're
Yeah.
trying to achieve.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it made quite a lot of money.
And what happens when something makes a lot of money and you said it's going to be the last one?
Well, no, it had the same budget as the same budget as 3D as part 3 3D, but obviously they didn't have to buy the squonky ass cameras.
Yeah.
So they put a lot more money, and I thought definitely with the effects and the sets felt a lot more solid.
Mm.
The whole thing, the viscerality of it. I mean, some of it's also that it's 5 years later, and in special effects terms, 5 years is a lot of time. And it made almost the same amount of money. The previous one made 36.7 million. This made 33 million. So yeah, a 1 to 15 return on investment.
Still not a bad chunk of money, is it?
Still not a bad chunk of money. And importantly, it had the tallest Jason of the series so far.
Ah.
Todd White, 1 meter, 93 centimeters. Tallest Jason. I mean, what do you actually? Because we're now at the point where we've had 3 Jasons.
Mm.
I'm excluding Kitty Jason. We've had 3 Jasons so far. Steve Gukowski in 2, Richard Brooker in 3, and now Ted White. What did you actually think of the Jason?
So I think that worked better having a taller and less stocky Jason, because in number 3, Jason was quite buff and had a big thick neck. Whereas this time he seemed better proportioned and being taller as well. I mean, there are a couple of shots where you see him filling the doorway.
Yeah,
and that's almost like the entire door is blocked. There's no escape, and I really liked that aspect of it. That he literally did fill the space.
But because, as you said, because he was less built, it was a menacing fill rather than a physical fill, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You could see behind him, but you knew you'd get minced if you went for that gap. He seemed a lot more mobile as well.
Yeah, that's
For a dead
the other
guy, he was
advantage.
really sprightly.
Yeah. Considering somebody who died when he was a kid, yeah, he's doing rather well, isn't he?
Yeah. Died, didn't die.
Whoa.
As a story, it worked really well, but if you were to tell someone the story of these four, you would fudge over some of the finer details.
Yes.
Just to make it coherent. But it wasn't written as a single block, so that's an observation rather than a critique. But yeah, I liked him. He had there was just something about him. It wasn't even the build. He just seemed a bit more
menacing this time.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that is because of Savini's work. It was having the whole rottenness of him. Like that, as I said, the hands, they really got me, and there was definitely some work around the neck that made him look not human.
Yeah, and I'm not sure because I haven't really spotted it yet, but I don't know if he sort of maintained his injuries from one film to the next. Because he got the machete in the neck at one point, didn't he? So I don't know if he.
I think he had a chop in his mask.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I don't think he gets the same injuries. I get exactly what you mean. Yeah. Whether there's any kind of flow through with it, I definitely liked the fact that his mask had a chunk out of it.
Yeah, that sort of harks back to him being quite grounded in the real world, because the mask regenerating would be a bit of a odd thing to happen, but it would make him very much more supernatural. But with him being grounded in the real world, there is that opportunity. You know, we've seen him being kicked in the nuts and pushed over and battered around the head and things just to slow him down, and you still get that feeling in this one.
The one where he took the shot with I think it was some kind of household implement. When he took the shot with hammer. Whatever was nearby him, hammer, and it missed, but it wasn't like a wild miss. It wasn't like inches away. It wasn't meters away. It was just like a foot off, like someone had just been repeatedly smacked in the head with a large, heavy implement, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
He still had that focus, but he was obviously screwed. Which again goes back to what we were talking about last time, that you got this definite sense that you can kind of escape him. You can slow him down and you can make a run for it. So that actually makes the it
adds more tension to it, because there is a point to fighting back. You know, if he was this supernatural thing that was completely impervious to damage, you would not fight back. You'd just run, because what would be the point? And as an audience member, you know that the character might not know that, but as the audience member, you're going, no, don't fight, just run. Whereas with this, you as the audience go, no, go on, hit him a good one, and then leg it, smack him with that TV or monitor over the head, and then make a run for it. And I think that sort of draws you in a little bit more than the impervious killer.
Absolutely. Like I can't remember how many of them you've seen, but in The Nightmare on Elm Street, where you're in a world when in the dream world, Freddy has complete control of it, and he's able to do anything he wants at any point. It's scary, but it's also an inevitability that he'll win. In this, when she picked up the telly and slammed it into his head,
and it sparked and went boom,
and she started sneaking past, I wasn't feeling, oh, you silly thing, he's going to wake up. I was feeling a little bit, come on, go a bit quicker.
Yeah, you're tense.
But it was I wasn't laughing at her about it. I wasn't, oh, you're dead. It was just like, come on.
Yeah. because you didn't know. You didn't know how long he'd be out from that. He may have been out for seconds and then grabbed her, or he may have been out long enough for them to make a run for it. And let's say, is that sort of mortality of him that makes the tension, I think.
Kind of pushes it into survival horror. I mean, you've got the supernatural element of he died.
Yeah.
He dead, he come back. There's something strange happening there.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't go too far.
Yeah. Although one thing that did go quite far is the dog. What happened with the dog? Or was that
Dog
just
jumped
added?
out of a window?
Why?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Dog never seen again.
Dog, go! I think we've reached a point. Do you think we've reached the point, or is there anything else you want to bring up?
No, I say I'm happy with that.
So, you know what that means?
Do we have a Hall of Fridays?
It's the Hall of Fridays.
Now, for this one, I need you to make a bit of space. Yeah.
Yeah, you're allowed. Just to clarify, because we're getting to the point where it's getting quite built up. You are allowed to completely rearrange the hall at any time. This hall is not set until we've watched the final movie.
Fair enough. So I am going to ask you to move Friday the 13th up a bit.
Okay. Head height or?
Yeah, head height.
Head height, okay.
And make a bit of space around chin height for this one to go in.
Chin height. Okay. Sort of there-ish?
Yeah.
How much above 2 and 3 do you reckon it is?
I'm going to go a little bit lower down than that, actually.
Okay.
Because although this one was... Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Although this one I felt was a much tighter film and much better special effects, and the whole tension of it worked quite well, I don't think the editing was quite that good.
Yeah. If they tied up the editing, where would you imagine in a world where we didn't have the duff plot lines that didn't go anywhere and the bits that came out of nowhere? In that world, where would you have put it?
Well, I think it probably would have moved up to the same level as the original one.
Yeah. But they fucked it.
Yeah.
It would have been lovely if they hadn't.
Yeah. And this is one of those films would actually benefit from a director's cut at some point.
Oh, God, yeah. I would honestly say, if there was a director's cut of that, I would watch it.
Yeah. I'd quite happily watch that.
Yeah. God bless Vito and his amazing duplicitous conduct for getting more money. That was definitely solid. However,
so next week.
No.
We got something else, have we?
No, yeah. So, IMDb actually ranks it third.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. They gave it's the third ranked so far of the lot. They have put Friday 13th Part 3 beneath it, but this is apparently behind 2, and I don't know. I still actually, having watched it 2 weeks ago, I still think you're right on your call.
Yeah. I as a film, I don't have this one is,
I don't have any say on where anything goes, but I can have an opinion on your call, and I'm agreeing with you everywhere. Everywhere so far. Yeah.
Maybe it was the editing for them that just sort of ruined it.
Yeah. Possibly though, it was the fact that it was the third longest first kill, to first kill, whereas it was 15 minutes for Part 3, and this was 14:02. So yeah, so far it's the ratings are going in first kill order. This is what people. We are learning. I'm gonna find out how many kills at some point I'm going to go back through and count all this and find out how many kills happened in each one of them.
You want a KPM, do you?
I'm going to get the KPM, but I'm also just curious, like, how much that affects the rankings.
Yeah. We'll do a stats section, shall we? That'll be right up my street.
No. You're the stat monkey. I'm going to send you the stats because you do stats for a living, and you're going to be able to find nuggets of God on there. But I do think the ones you're saying about the quick kills. The one thing I've noticed is the kills aren't getting much longer. I would be quite sure that there are more kills in there, but the actual deaths aren't that drawn out.
No.
Chase sequences maybe, but they're very difficult to time. But the actual deaths, pretty much one and done. So yeah, it's in second place.
Cool. And next week, on Tuesday the 17th at 8 p.m, we will have Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.
Ooh. I wonder what'll happen in that. I actually do wonder, because, yeah, Jason
I'm hoping they don't reboot the story.
I'm very quickly, I'm going to be really professional right now. And I'm going to very quickly see if do you want me to give you the
no, leave it for a surprise for next week.
You don't want the tagline? Okay.
No. Oh, tagline. Yeah, we'll have the tagline.
Yeah. Okay. Haunted by his past, Tommy Jarvis, who as a child killed Jason Voorhees, wonders if the serial killer is connected to a series of brutal murders occurring in and around the secluded halfway house where he lives.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, so let that one mull in your mind. Let it enter your being, so you can have loads of expectations built up for next time. So yes. If anyone wants to, you can follow us at bunkerzilla.co.uk and the Bunkerzilla Stomping Grounds on Facebook and on Twitter. And here, basically, go to Google, put in Bunkerzilla, put in Friday the 13th. We're here every Tuesday until next year at 8 o'clock. And yeah, you'll find us.
So join us next week for Paul and Andrew watch all of Friday the 13th here on Bunkerzilla Twitch, the home of geek culture in the UK.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye.